This is the model showing the GIT histology of the duodenum, ileum and the jejunum, that is the small intestine. Here what we are seeing as per the general plan of the GIT histology that we all know, MS, that is the mucosa, submucosa, muscularis externa and the serosa. And the mucosa consists of three things, that is the epithelium, then comes lamina propria, and then muscularis mucosa. This blue one, this is the epithelium. This space is the lamina propria. This is the inner section, and what we are seeing, if this is showing the slide. In the slide, this is the lamina propria. Okay, and then comes muscularis mucosa in yellow color, and then submucosa, and then muscularis externa. Serosa I have not made. Okay, what we are seeing in the epithelium, this is the epithelium lining, that is the simple columnar type, and these are the villi which are projecting inside the lumen. Villi, we all know that the protrusion of the lamina propria, that this is the lamina propria. This is in what I am showing is of the same color, that is the protrusion of the lamina propria, but it is inset by the microvilli. This is villi, the protrusion of the lamina propria, but the epithelium protrusion is known as the microvilli. And this is villi and this is microvilli. Now what is the difference between villi and microvilli? Villi increases the absorption up to 10-fold, whereas the microvilli 20-fold. Villi is present only at two places, that is the small intestine and the placenta, whereas the microvilli present in the microvilli present wherever the villi is present, that is the small intestine, as well as it is present in small intestine plus large intestine in the WBC and egg cell, and auditory system, that is in the cochlea, and also the vestibular system, that is the semicircular cupola of vestibule and the semicircular canal, and the proximal convoluted tubule of the kidney. All these places contain microvilli. How can we memorize this thing? That villi is present in the small intestine and placenta. Small intestine SI and placenta is P, SIP. चाय की चुस्की वही ले सकता है जिसके पास विला हो. विला मीन्स अ ग्रेट बिल्डिंग. चाय की चुस्की SIP, SIP. Okay, and microvilli, that is MV, मल्टीविटामिन. मल्टीविटामिन किसके पास रहता है? जो स्लो हो, जो वीक हो. स्लो SL, स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन, लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन. वीक WBC, E, weak, E for egg cell, A for auditory system, that is the cochlea, and as well as the vestibular, that is the cupola of the semicircular canal in the vestibule, and K for kidney, that is the proximal convoluted tubule of the kidney. Here we will get the microvilli. Now what is the function of villi and microvilli? Villi, V for villi, V for भाप. भाप बन के उड़ जाता है. VAB, भाप बन के उड़ जाता है. Means absorption. The only purpose of villi is the absorption, whereas the microvilli subserve many function. मल्टीविटामिन कहाँ होता है? ये कैंप्स में यूज़ होता है, मोस्टली कैंप्स में. CAMPS. C for cellular adhesion. These microvilli it is present in the as well as in the lateral part of the cell, and the basal part, that is the basolateral, and involved in the cellular adhesion like tight junction, like gap junction, all this. Okay, and desmosomes. And so the CAMS में बढ़ता है, इसलिए C for cellular adhesion, A for absorption, M for mechanotransmission, and P for the presentation of digestive enzymes. ये digestive enzymes को present करता है luminal surface पे. And as for secretion, in the microvilli, the cells of the microvilli is the protrusion of epithelial lining. So the enterocyte as well as the colonocyte, enterocyte of the villi only and the colonocyte whole, it presents a cup-shaped structure that is called porosome, which secrete. That's why it also serves the function of secretion. So multivitamin is has got function of CAMS. Okay. Now coming to the duodenum, this villi, one thing I would like to mention one thing more, that is this what we are seeing, this is the villi, and within it there is this green one is the lymphatic lacteals. The blind loop of the lymphatics is the lacteals, which is found in the villi, and this is the one artery and vein and the capillary loop at the end. So, and also there is one fiber of the muscularis mucosa, this yellow one, it also gives one, this one fiber is also going into the some fiber inside the villi, so that the part is the function of muscularis mucosa. Muscularis mucosa helps in the, that is the smooth muscles, helps in the contraction of the gland to aid in the secretion and the absorption. Okay, so the contraction of this of villi due to the presence of muscularis mucosa helps in the lymphatic drainage as well as the blood circulation inside the villi. This the presence of muscularis mucosa aids in these two process. Okay. Now what else we are seeing, that in the epithelium, which is in the blue color, this is the duct of the Bruner gland. In the duodenum there is, in the submucosa there is Bruner gland. This is what we are seeing in the slide. There is lots of Bruner gland which starts from the epithelium, as the gland is nothing but the invagination of the epithelium. So what we are seeing, it is perforating, passing through the lamina propria. This space is the lamina propria, passing through the lamina propria, then perforate. What we are seeing is perforating the muscularis mucosa. This yellow one is the muscularis mucosa, and now it is entering into this space is the submucosa. What is written here? Submucosa. And the Bruner gland, this is the Bruner gland, this is the compound tubular gland. Lots of tubules are coming out from one tubule. Okay, only two I have made, and there are lots of. That's why it gives the submucosa. When we see the slide, the submucosa is filled with the Bruner's gland, and in the lamina propria, what we are seeing, this is the crypts of Leverkusen, the intestinal gland, which is found in the lamina propria. So this is the crypts of Leverkusen. Okay, this one is the crypts of Leverkusen, It is also in blue color. Crypts of liver cone, blue color, that shows that it is the invagination of epithelium. This is also a gland, intestinal gland, and this is also Bruner's gland. So it is perforating and coming to the submucosa, but it is restricted up to the mucosal gland. Crypts of liver cone is a mucosal gland, so it is restricted here. Okay, and this is the slide. What is now what we are seeing? This is the this is ileum. In the ileum, the main features is the Pierce patches, which is nothing but the lymphoid aggregate in the submucosal region. These are the lymphoid aggregate. Okay, all these are lymphoid aggregate in the submucosa. This what we are seeing inside the. This is the dense connective tissue. What is the difference between the lamina propria and the submucosa? Both are connective tissue, but this is loose areolar connective tissue and this is dense connective tissue. In the loose areolar connective tissue, it is made up of reticular plus collagen fiber, but here only the collagen fibers are there, and here in the lamina propria there is BPL maaf karo, that is the blood vessel, the plasma cell, lymphocyte, mast cell, and the fibroblast. BPL maaf karo, and G for gland, BPLG maaf karo. And this is the nabalik, that is the nerves, blood vessel, L for lymphatic aggregate, and the glands. And now blood vessel and the lymphatic aggregate, all these are large in size comparative to the what is present in the lamina propria. So this is all about the ileum. Now coming to the jejunum, here is the main characteristic feature is the presence of plica circularis. Plica circularis is the outpouching of the submucosa. This what we are seeing is the submucosa. It is present in the whole of the circumference. This is showing the what we are seeing in the plica circularis, which is present in whole of the circumference and it occupy the 2/3 of the circumference. Suppose this is the circumference, luminal circumference, that is it's occupy the 2/3 of the circumference. Okay, so this is the epithelium in blue color. This is the lamina propria protrusion, that is the villi. Over it there is microvilli, which is nothing but the presence of these are the outpouching of the epithelium, that is the enterocyte. Okay, as this is of a small intestine, the cells of the small intestine of the epithelium is known as enterocyte. Okay, and these are the crypts of liver cone, the mucosal gland present in the lamina propria. And in yellow color, this is the muscularis mucosae, which is not perforated in this case. What we are seeing in the duodenum, it is perforated, but in the jejunum and the ileum, it is not perforated. And this black one is the submucosa, and then circular muscles and the outer longitudinal muscle. This green one is the serosal layer. Thank you.